Well. Before I drop all this tea on y'all, I want to see where y'all heads at. So, drop red hearts in the chat if you think Paris and Ashley have history. They've been messing around. They're currently messing around. They have dealings with each other. Drop red hearts in the chat right now. Now, drop a blue heart if you don't think it's that. If you think they went on that type of timing, it's something else. That's not the way that the story gonna go. I need all blue hearts in the chat. If you honestly think that Paris and Ashley was not messing around, it didn't have anything to do with it, it had to be something else. Blue hearts in the chat right now. Red hearts if they mess around. Blue hearts if they do not. Let's see where y'all head at. So boom, bam, y'all. Paris is back from her 30-day work trip. We are no longer together. Somehow I end up co-parenting a dog with Paris. And like I said, y'all, if y'all don't take it from nobody else, take it from me. Co-parenting with someone you used to talk to is a no. The only thing you should be co-parenting with is a child. A child, cool. A dog, no, because it can get messy. Paris was popping up, wanting to drop the dog off. Paris was popping up, wanting to pick the dog up. Paris was calling me 2, 3, 4 o'clock in the morning, asking me, how's the dog? She's worried about the dog. She misses the dog. Paris literally gave me that dog to just keep up with me, and I really didn't know why. But soon, y'all will find out exactly why. On the other hand, my new boo Carla went to get her hair done. Something was wrong with her car at the shop, so I ended up having to go pick her up. Only to find out that Ashley, the same Ashley that has been ducking and dodging me for months, the same Ashley that has not responded to me, the same Ashley that I recently just found out has been talking to Paris on the low, I don't know about what, that's who her hairstylist was. So yes, when I seen Ashley walking behind Carla coming around that corner, it's almost as if I seen a ghost. And it was written all over my face to the point where Carla was asking, hey, is everything okay? Do you know her? Do you guys know each other? What's going on? Why are you looking at her like that? I quickly let Carla know, like, look, that's just an old friend. You know what I'm saying? I haven't seen her in a minute, so I'm just kind of shocked that she's the one doing your hair. Maybe I should have asked more questions. Maybe I should have been like, hey, Carla, who's doing your hair? Where's the shop? I didn't ask no questions. Carla told me that she was getting her hair done to look good for me, and I was just like, okay, cool. I'm excited to see you, whatever. And apparently Ashley thinking the same thing I'm thinking, because as soon as she saw me, she kept walking towards me. She's like, hey, if you don't mind, can we please talk, for a quick little second? So I told Carla, like, look, can you stay outside in the car? I'm just going to, catch up with my friend real quick. Shouldn't even take us no longer than 5 minutes, because I'm dying to know why you been ducking my calls, why you haven't responded to me, and what you and Paris been talking about this whole time. So I walk in the shop, y'all, and at first, it was just complete silence. I'm looking at Ashley looking at me, and my blood is starting to boil, because I'm just like, no way we've been friends for this long. And you're just literally completely ignoring me. And how are you going to be mad at me for still talking to Paris when you gave me no reason? You never said anything about Paris other than the fact that you don't talk to her. I got tired of the silence between us, so I finally told her, like, look, are you going to talk or not? You wanted to talk. You told me to come here to talk. You're not saying anything. I'm about to leave. She's like, no, wait, we really need to talk about this. Okay, well, say something. Ashley, what are you saying? Ashley begins to apologize about the fact that she hasn't been contacting me back. She has been seeing me reach out to her, all the calls, all the text messages. I was even telling people, like, hey, tell Ashley to hit me. You know what I'm saying? Like, what's going on with her? Did she change her number? When you changed shops, I didn't know none of that. She's like, I really do apologize, but I promise you the reason behind it, I really hope you understand. So I'm like, there's no way of me understanding unless you told me. So what's up? She's like, all of this is because of Paris. I'm like, how is it because of Paris when beforehand, you and Paris was just good? Like, what does she have to do with you not talking to me when we were friends first? She became your client somewhere else down the line, but we've been friends for years. So what does Paris have to do with you texting me back or answering the phone? She's like, hold on. I know. Like, let me explain to you. Y'all, Ashley begins to tell me that when Paris first became her client, Paris gave Ashley a loan to get more stuff from the shop so that she'll be able to, support her cosmetology career, all this and all of that. And so basically she was working to pay Paris back. Not only that, she's like, I don't know if you looked inside the bag that I sent you to drop off at Paris' house. Remember, in part 1, Ashley sent me to drop a wig off at Paris' house. But apparently, inside the bag, too, there was some money, some racks that Ashley had been owing Paris. And she's been running behind late on the payment. So she's been like, I've been working overtime. Literally, some days I sleep in the shop. I'm trying to pay Paris off so that she can leave me alone, so that she can get off me. She's always trolling me. She's telling me that she'll call the board and tell them I don't have my cosmetology license, so that way I won't, or something like that. The board for cosmetology, something like that, so that she'll no longer be able to do hair to get her money. She's like, Paris is literally just bullying her. And I'm like, no way. Why didn't you tell me? Like, Why didn't you say anything? She was like, I just thought when I told you not to talk to her and stay away from her, that that's what you were going to do. But she didn't know that she feels like Paris is using me for leverage. Like, okay, now I'll talk to your friend. Now there's really no way out of this unless you pay me all of that money back that Paris had loaned Ashley from the jump. Oh, brother. Oh, God. So I'm instantly like, just wait. Hold on. Wait a minute. Let me get this right. So Paris took out a loan and gave it to you, and you basically been paying for, you know, like your products, the shop, everything like that, and now you have to pay her back plus interest? Or else what? She's like, or else she's gonna go and snitch on me and say that I don't have my cosmetology license. I would no longer be able to, you know, do hair. You can get in very big trouble for practicing, you know what I'm saying, doing hair, all this other stuff without having your license. So Paris holding that over your head. I feel like you should have told me that from jump, because I would not have talked to her. I would have steered clear from her. But now that we kind of like low-key, and it used to be in a situation, we just have a dog now. I don't know. It makes me feel weird. Why couldn't you just say that? She's like, oh, well, I just feeling embarrassed or whatever. I'm like, and then I'm your friend. You know what I'm saying? We could have did something. I could have helped you out. I could have put you in a little payment plan or something like that. It's not that crazy. How much is the interest? Y'all, Ashley said that whatever she borrowed from Paris, she has to pay her back times 2. Times 2. I wouldn't even put no interest on it. As me being your friend, just pay me what you spend. That's it. I didn't even have to tell Ashley how dumb of a decision that was. But I was just like, bro, what? I really cannot believe you. She's like, yeah, so she's been stalking me. She's been harassing me. She's been threatening me. She told me to stay away from you. She told me not to talk to you. She's the only reason why we haven't been talking this whole time. I'm like, bro, you could have reached out and at least told me that. I'm thinking like you was mad at me for being at Paris' house. She was like, no, I was just shocked. And I was just, you know what I'm saying, kind of feel some type of way because you still talk to her. Now I feel like she has that hanging over me too. So she called and told me like, look, stay away from Starion. Don't talk to Starion. Don't text Starion. Nothing. The only person you need to be in communication with is about me and my money. And that was that. So I told her, like, look, I'm actually trying to get rid of Paris. She bought this dog for me. And she was like, oh, yeah, you might want to check the dog collar because Paris has this thing where she wants to put trackers on any and everything just to keep up with you. Now, y'all remember I said Paris kept popping up. Mind you, we did not share locations. Once we stopped talking, the locations, that was off. She already knew where I lived. I already knew where she lived. But she was popping up while I was out in public places. I had even stopped posting like in real time. I would wait until I leave and then I would post. But somehow Paris still knew where I was at. She was still popping up in real time. I went outside, got the dog, checked the dog collar, and y'all, it was not no ordinary dog collar. She had a tracker on the dog. And here's me taking my little cute Yorkie any and everywhere. I want my dog to be in my skin. Like, I cannot leave my dog at home alone. I don't want them feeling sad. I don't want them feeling alone, whatever like that. And this whole time, of course, Paris gives me a dog when we stop talking because she still wants to keep up with me. Because she still wants to try to have some type of ties toward Ashley. Boy, oh boy, oh boy. In that moment, all I could think about was I should have never talked to Paris. But at the same time, Ashley should have just told me straight up. I'm just thinking like maybe she just don't want me talking to her client because it's her client. Whole time, now I done got in a situation and it's even messier. Ashley began to ask me about who Carla was. So I'm just kind of giving her a little short rundown because honestly, we got bigger fish to fry. So I was letting her know Carla, my new boo. I like her. She's definitely different from Paris. Like I said, me and Paris really don't have any ties. We just go back and forth about a dog. I was asking for a dog when I was with Paris. I don't know why she waits till she come back from her work trip just to try to give me a dog. And so instantly Ashley was like, wait, what you mean her work trip? Just when Ashley was about to explain to me what's going on, Ashley's phone starts ringing and she goes, uh-oh. I say, uh-oh, what? She's like, it's Paris and she's calling me. So I'm like, you know what? I'm standing right here. Go ahead and answer. I just want to see what she say. Like, I just want to see how Paris coming. What is she saying to Ashley that got Ashley just so scared? As soon as Ashley answered the phone, she put it on speaker and Paris was like, hey, why are you playing with me right now? Ashley goes, what are you talking about? I'm not playing with you. I'm at the shop doing hair, you know, trying to get your money for you, trying to pay you back. Paris says, I see you at the shop, but I also see Starion is up there. Where is she? Why is she up there? Why are y'all talking when I told you to stay away from her? My eyes got big as the Georgia skies, because what? Y'all, the way that Paris was even talking to Ashley, I've never heard her use that tone of voice. I've never heard her talk like that before. Ashley goes on to say, I don't know what you're talking about. What do you mean Starion is not up here? I'm literally doing hair. Paris is like, Ashley, you think I'm stupid? You think I'm crazy? And I'm far from it. I know Starion is exactly up there. Matter of fact, I'm about to be on my way. She hangs up the phone. I'm looking at Ashley. Ashley looking at me. Ashley looking at me. I'm looking at Ashley. We looking at each other. Ashley says, oh my God, no, I told you she has a tracker on that dog. She must have checked the tracker and seen that you're at the shop location. And like, now she's on her way. It's going to be bad, real bad. Like, I've been trying to get away from Paris. I just been trying to pay her off and move on my life. Ashley was even saying that she was going to pay Paris off and move out of the state. Forget the city. She wanted to just move out of the state. That's how bad it was. But I'm like, wait, forget all that. When I mentioned that Paris was on a work trip, Ashley, why did you look at me like that? Why'd you say, what you mean a work trip? Because mind y'all, she told me that she was going, to get her qualification, certification, certificates, and all of that. It's going to take 30 days. She's going to come right back, right? Ashley was like, I don't have time to explain that to you right now. I'll explain to you later. She's on her way. Y'all already know she don't live nothing but like maybe 10, 15 minutes from the shop. Ashley was like, so just please leave. I don't want it to be any worse than it already is. So Ashley starts pulling me and pushing me out the door. So Ashley pushing me outside now. We turned that same corner that her and Carla just previously turned when I found out that Ashley was a hairstylist. I'm walking up to the car and somebody's sitting in my seat, in my driver's seat. Hold on. Yo, I get closer to the car and there's none other than Paris sitting in my driver's seat. So I instantly run. I'm beating on the door, y'all. The door is locked. Paris and her talking to Carla about, I don't know what, I can't hear nothing. I'm just telling Carla like, bro, unlock the door. Carla not even listening to me. I'm like, bro, unlock the door. What is y'all doing? How am I locked outside my own car? I'm beating on my own car window, begging y'all to unlock the door. Where we do that at? Finally, after what I felt like was 2 minutes, because at this point, I'm just standing there. Because I'm trying to read lips, y'all. One thing about me, I am not good at reading lips. You can say something simple as, what'd I just say? Anyway, if I was y'all, I wouldn't have known. Like, just say it. I cannot read lips. But anyway, finally, Paris finally got out the car. Carla finally got out the car. And Carla said, you know what, Starion? I'm good. I'm going to call me a Uber. Hold on. What Paris just say? What Paris just tell you? Why you want to call an Uber all of a sudden? What happened? Paris walked right up to Ashley's face and said, you know what day tomorrow is, and you better have my money or the price going to keep going up. Paris proceeds to turn around, give me this crazy look, and walks to her car. But I'm like, hold on. You forgetting the dog. You might as well get the dog. Mind y'all, the dog is with me. I'm like, get the dog. She speeds off. So here I am trying to talk to Carla. Like, Carla, so what's going on? Like, what was y'all talking about? Why didn't you open the door? Y'all, Carla is not saying a mumbling word to me. Mind y'all, I've been telling Carla everything since jump. I've been keeping her in the loop. I've been letting her know every move I made when it came to Paris. So what's the problem? Y'all, even Ashley was trying to tell Carla, like, look, don't believe nothing that Paris is saying. She's very manipulative. She tries to get into your head. She's a liar. She just wants to stir up drama. She loves to be messy. Like, don't believe that. Starion really liked you. She was just telling me stuff about you while we was in the shop, which I was. Whole time we standing out there, Ashley is trying to convince Carla to talk to me. Carla, it won't even look at me, y'all. She's not saying nothing. Next thing you know, Carla's Uber pull up. She gets in the Uber, and the Uber drives off. 5s in the comments for part 5 ski, y'all. 5s in the comments for part 5 ski, because, hold on. What we doing? What's really going on? Why is Paris pulling up to the shop? Why does she have a tracker in a dog collar? Why did she take the dog? She want to pull up and pop out. Take the dog with you. What did she tell Carla to make Carla just so upset at me to the point where she can't even look at me? And why Ashley just didn't tell me all this from jump? She's the reason why we in this situation, I fear. Man, put 5s in the comments of part 5 ski. Y'all already know how this gonna go. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Do all of that good stuff, because y'all already know I'm coming with that. 10 out of 10, definitely recommend. You might as well go ahead and tell your family and your friends.